In this video, we're going to solve a slightly complicated trig equation with a cosine. So it's cos of 2x minus pi by 3 equals 0.8, and we're finding solutions between 0 and 2 pi as usual. As ever, the first step is straightforward. We take an inverse cos of 0.8, and that's going to give us an initial value. And using my calculator earlier, I got that that's equal to 0.644. The first step is the same as ever. The next step is to use the cos curve to find some other values. And in this one, we're working with cos 2x. So I need all the values of x between 0 and 2 pi. So I need to let 2x run all the way up to 4 pi. So I need 2 turns of the cos curve. And that cos curve is running, here's pi, here's 2 pi, here's 3 pi, and here's 4 pi. Okay, so this is a cos curve, standard cos curve. I've not done anything weird with it, it's the standard cos curve. I'm looking for values that give me 0.8. It's a slightly wonky straight line, but it'll do. And here are the first two solutions, and then there's 2 more here. And the calculator has told me that this first one is 0.644. Okay? And I'm going to use the symmetry of the curve. So because of the symmetry of the curve, I've not drawn this very well, have I? I'll move that over a little bit probably. Because of the symmetry of the curve, this bit must be the same as this bit. So this one must be 2 pi minus 0.644. This distance is the same as this distance, is the same as this distance. And so this value must be 2 pi plus 0.644. And then to finish off, this distance here is the same as all the rest of them. And so this value is 4 pi minus 0.644. So it's the same sort of symmetry ideas that we've used before over and over again. But this time we're finding possible values of 2x minus pi by 3. So we've got 2x minus pi by 3 equals 0.644, 2 pi minus 0.644, 2 pi plus 0.644, and 4 pi minus 0.644. 4 possible values for 2x minus pi by 3. If you're copying this out, keep going down below. I need to make some room at the top here. So I can now work out what each of these things are. So I've got 2x minus pi by 3, and I can actually find what each one of these values is. So 0.644 I don't have to do anything with. And if I use my calculator to get into 2 pi minus 0.644, I think that comes to 5.639. And then 2 pi plus 0.644 is equal to 6.927. And 4 pi minus 0.644 is 11.922. So I've got 4 possible values of 2x minus pi by 3. Well, now what I've got to do then is I've got 4 little linear equations to solve, basically. Well, I'll do one of them and then I'll rub it out again to keep us on track. But our starting point is that 2x minus pi by 3 equals 0.644. Well, this is a simple little linear equation to solve. That says that 2x is 0.644 plus pi by 3. So 2x equals 1.691, I think. And then, so x, I can divide that by 2, and I get 0.846. So I've just taken this first one here. I'm doing this little solving the linear equation, add pi by 3, divide by 2, gives me the value for x. My job is now to do that for each one of these. So what I would do is, effectively, I take this figure out and I replace it with 5.639. So I'd have 5.639 in here, and that would give me new values here. And then I do the same with 6.927 and the same with 11.922. The way I'd probably write it out is I'd next say 2x equals each of these things with pi by 3 added, which I think, as we said, it comes to 1.691 for that one. Comes to 6.686 for that one. 7.974 and 12.969. So now I've found these values of 2x. I need to turn them into values of x by dividing each of them by 2. So I get 0.846, 3.343, 3.987, and 6.484. Except there's a problem. And the problem is, I was looking for solutions of x between 0 and 2 pi. And this figure is bigger than 2 pi. It's too big. 6.48 is bigger than 6.28. What that probably means is there's another solution at the other end, and I need to find where that is. What do I mean? Well, what I mean is, when I drew the cos curve, I started off with it like this. And the first solution I found, we were going across here, and the first solution we found for 2x minus pi by 3 was 0.644. So this distance was 0.644. What's happened is, when we've added the pi by 3 in at the end of these, we've shoved one of our solutions out of the range. So what I think I need is I need to be interested now in this value, using this bit of symmetry. So this value here is minus 0.644. And what that does is give me another solution. Again, if you're copying this out, I'll probably leave this picture and work below it. So I'm now going to work through what I would get if 2x minus pi by 3 equals minus 0.644. And I would do that little solution, and that would take me to x equals 0.202. Okay, if you just solve this linear equation in the same way that we've solved these linear equations, we get x equals 0.22, which is between 0 and 2 pi. So my complete set of solutions now is x equals 0.202, 0.846, 3.343, and 3.987. Those are the four solutions of my initial problem, cos of 2x minus pi by 3 equals 0.8.